Dear students, the subject is Programming in C, Unit 1, Basics of C Programming. Today let us discuss about the topic Introduction to Programming Paradigms. So let us discuss about the introduction of C. It is a procedural or sequential programming language developed by Dennis Ritchie in the year 1972. Developed for system programming and operating systems. It is a low-level access to memory. Features of C language. So there are various features. C language is a portability, simple, powerful, fast and efficient language. Modularity, compiler-based, platform-dependent, system-based language. It is a case-sensitive, structure-oriented and middle-level language. In C program, we have to use pointer also. Features of C program. It is a simple language. Every C program can be written in simple English language. It is very easy to understand and developed by programmer. Platform dependent. Program can be executed in the same operating systems where that was developed and compiled, but cannot be able to run and execute on other operating systems. Powerful. C is a very powerful programming language. In C, there are wide varieties of data types, functions, control statements, decision-making statements, etc. Portability. C language carrying the instructions from one system to another system. In C language, .c file contains source code which can be edited. exe file contains application but which cannot be edited, which can only be executed. If C language is written and compiled using Windows operating system, then that program can easily run on other Windows based systems. exe file can be copied to any other computer which contain Windows operating systems, then it works properly because the native code of application on an operating system is same. But this exe file is not executed on other operating systems. Structure oriented. C is a structure oriented programming language aimed on clarity of program, reduce the complexity of code. Using this approach code, it is divided into subprograms and subroutines. These programs have rich control structure. Modularity. The concept of designing an application in subprogram, that is procedure oriented approach. In C program, we can break our code in subprograms. So we can easily run the program by using the subprograms. The time also we can reduce by running the program subprograms. For example, we can write a calculator program in C language with the divide our code in subprograms. Case sensitive. C language is case sensitive programming language. In C language, the lowercase break and uppercase break both are different. It treats lowercase letters separately and uppercase letters separately. Middle level language. C language is a middle level language. It supports two level programming instructions with the combination of low level and high level language. That's why it is called middle level language. Compiler based. So without compilation, no C program can be executed. First, a compiler is needed to compile the program and then execute. Syntax based language. C is a syntax based language. C is a strongly tight syntax based programming language. Language following rules and regulations very strictly, known as strongly tight syntax based language. Pointers. Pointers is a variable which holds the address of another variable. Pointer has direct access to memory address of any variable. Due to this, performance of applications can be improved. So by using the pointers, we can improve the applications. Let us discuss about introduction to programming paradigms. So first of all, you must know about what is a programming paradigm. So what is paradigm? A method to solve a problem or accomplish a task. What is programming paradigm? It is an approach to solving a problem using a specified programming language. So methodology for problem solving with available tools and techniques. Each language often follows one or more paradigms. So we can follow one or more paradigm by using any language like C, Pascal, Python. Programming paradigm, that is types of programming paradigm. So there are generally classified as two types: imperative programming paradigm, declarative programming paradigm. So under imperative programming paradigm, there are subdivided into three types: procedural programming paradigm, object-oriented programming, parallel processing approach. Under declarative programming paradigm, there are three subdivisions: logic programming paradigm, functional programming paradigm, database processing approach paradigm. Imperative paradigm. So it is mainly focused on how to perform tasks. So under procedural, emphasizes on procedures only. Object-oriented programming paradigm, that is OOPS, organizes code into objects. Third one is parallel processing. Declarative paradigm, it mainly focuses on what to achieve. So under declarative three paradigms: logic, so it is based on formal logic; functional, based on mathematical functions; and database paradigms. Let us discuss one by one. Imperative paradigm. So it is the oldest paradigm related to machine architecture, von Neumann architecture. So it changes program state via assignment statements. So it is a step-by-step instructions to achieve a result. So in order to achieve result, step-by-step instructions we have to follow. So it focuses only on how to achieve the goal. So there are advantages and disadvantages for imperative paradigm. The advantages are very simple to implement. It contains loops, variables, etc. Disadvantages are complex problem cannot be solved. Only simple problems can be solved. It is a less efficient and less productive paradigm. Parallel programming is not possible. So examples of imperative paradigm is C, Pascal, Fortran. So this is the example of C programming. One program we have written. So this is the program for summary of, that is sum of marks. So here 5 marks is given: 12, 32, 45, 13, 19. So all should be in the array. You already studied in +2 level C program, so you know about it. So sum is equal to 0, it is initialized, and average is equal to 0, it is also initialized. So this is the concept is for loop we have to use integer I is equal to 0 to I is equal to less than 5 I plus plus. Sum equal to sum plus mark of I. So this program, if we run this program, we can get the average of this sum. So average of the 5 numbers is 24.2. So this is the step-by-step procedure of this empirical paradigm program. Next one is procedural programming paradigm. Emphasizes procedures, that is functions, for problem solving. No difference in between procedural and the imperative approach. In procedural parallel programming paradigm, code reuse possible, useful for early software systems. Examples of procedural programming paradigm is C, C++, Java, CodeFusion, Pascal. So examples is given in C programming. That is the factorial program. If you enter the number, the factorial is output is factorial number. Next one is object-oriented program. That is OOPS. OOPS concept organizes programs into classes and objects. Computation is performed on objects, focused on data security and reusability. Advantages are data security, inheritance, code reusability, abstraction. Examples of OOPS languages: Java, C++, Python, Ruby, Smalltalk, Objective-C, Simula, Visual Basics, .NET. So the examples is given below for C++ program. So in this program, we have to enter the user ID, name, email ID, sex, mobile number. So the program is given below. So Radha, user ID is 132, email ID is radha.89@gmail.com, sex is female, mobile number is given 900558981. So this is the output of this program. Parallel processing paradigm. So parallel processing is the processing of programming instructions by dividing them among multiple processors. A parallel processing system possesses many number of processors with the objective of running a program in less time by dividing them. So by dividing the program, the running time of the program is less. Each small program is run by the number of processors. So it allows faster execution by splitting computations. So example of this paradigm is NESL, C with libraries. The next paradigm is declarative programming paradigm. It focuses mainly on what needs to be done, not how to be done. It simplifies parallel programming. It includes logic, functional and database paradigms. Logic programming paradigm. So it is based on formal logics and rules. So knowledge base plus program gives result. It uses facts and rules to derive conclusions. Used in artificial intelligence, machine learning models like perception models. So example is Prolog, functional programming paradigm. So computation as the evolution of mathematical functions. Functions hide implementations. It's a pure computation. So example is JavaScript, Haskell, Scala, Erlang, Lisp, ML, Clojure. The last one is database data-driven programming. So it is based on data and its movement. Data movement drives program logic. Program statements are defined by data rather than hard coding of a series of steps. A database paradigm is the heart of business information system and provides file creation, data entry, update, query and reporting functions. Examples of this paradigm is SQL. So this is the example. The person ID, last name, first name, address, city, state. These are the business information systems. So why we study the multiple paradigm? It's a broader problem solving skills. Choose the right tool for different tasks. Improve adaptability and design capabilities. Encourages writing more efficient and maintainable code. Thank you.